Hi everybody. Since life began on our planet, there have been 5 major extinction events. In each event, between 70 and 95% of species on the planet were wiped completely from existence. Another extinction event will occur. It's not a question of if, but rather when. We may be able to detect an incoming asteroid and redirect it before it impacts our precious planet, but there are countless other things that threaten us that we would be completely helpless to prevent even if we could see them coming. For example, a gamma ray burst. A gamma ray burst is a huge expulsion of energy from a dying star when it goes supernova. While it is admittedly unlikely, if a gamma ray burst were to occur in the Milky Way galaxy and it were directed at Earth, life on this planet would be swiftly and unceremoniously wiped from existence. The purpose of that rather grim introduction was not to convince you that Earth is in some dire need of rescue, but rather is to demonstrate that no place is 100% safe. And since there is no place that is 100% safe, I believe that humanity should not be confined to one place in the universe. I hope you're starting to understand that my fear for the future of our species is rooted in the old adage that you shouldn't keep all of your eggs in one basket, no matter how big and beautiful that basket is. But you may be asking yourself, what could you possibly do to make the situation better? Surely I'm not asking you to build a colony spaceship that can travel to other worlds. You're correct, I'm not asking that of you. Instead, I'm asking you to support this cause as you would support any political cause, primarily through you exercising your right to vote. Vote for candidates that support continued and potentially even increased funding of the space program. Also, you can contact your local representatives. You are their constituents and they are obligated to hear your concerns. And finally, share this knowledge with your friends and family so that they too may be aware of the danger that we face and that they can exercise their vote and spread their own knowledge to their friends. So now that we've established the dangers that we face and laid out a little bit of what you can do to support research into the colonization of space, let's discuss some specifics about what will happen if we do or do not successfully colonize space. Colonization would be a very slow process. As it stands, we do not have the technology to travel and survive for very long periods in space. That technology would need to be developed first. And when we develop that technology, we'll need to find a place to go. As it stands, we know of no other place in the universe that can support human life. In the event that we don't find a place capable of supporting human life, we would need the capability of creating such a place. This could possibly be done through what is known in science fiction as terraforming, which is making a planet more Earth-like by altering its atmosphere. Alternatively, perhaps we may go with the domed city approach, creating an environment that is completely isolated from the exterior environment. On the other hand, if we fail to successfully colonize space, humanity faces extinction when Earth is no longer suitable to life. The ultimate deadline is approximately 3 billion years from now, at which point the sun will expand to a point that it is too hot on the surface of Earth for any life to survive. And while 3 billion years may sound like a very, very long time, and it is, there are various other catastrophes such as nuclear war, climate change, man-made or natural, or supervolcanic eruption. Just a few, for example, that could bring that 3 billion year deadline much, much closer. So to conclude, even if humanity solves all problems that we currently face today, from war to our effect on the climate, Earth will eventually be uninhabitable. colonization of space is the only way to ensure that the continued existence of humanity when we are no longer welcome on this earth that we have called home for so long. Currently, we are not capable of living and sustaining ourselves anywhere else. If we are ever to achieve that, much more scientific research will need to be done. Continued research by organizations such as NASA and various private corporations is vital to our becoming a multi-planet species. I therefore encourage every one of you to exercise your right to vote and vote for expanded space programs, continued space exploration, and vote to get our species out there. Thank you, everybody.